lot of miscellaneous things to do on the car, which I kind of forget. The front left-hand side caliper is seized. The downpipe needs to go back into the actual exhaust, and I need to do something about the exhaust because where the cat used to be, I think it goes down to like 1.5 inch, so I want to get that all 2 inch or 2.5 inch, whatever. I don't want any like 2.5, 1, 2.5. The diff needs re-welding. The mighty 1G made so much power that it snapped the welds in the diff. Or else, actually I didn't weld it up, someone else welded it up with a proper welder, preheated and everything, and it still broke the diff, so that's pretty sick. So it needs to be re-welded again. That'll be the third or fourth time this diff will be welded, so that's fucking amazing. And this rear CV shaft, the boot, is ripped on it. Need to get that off. Pretty simple. And there's some stupid small things then. I need to do the oil cooler. I need to remove the oil cooler from here to there because I cut the AN line shorter and I ordered AN line, but it didn't send me enough. And I said, fuck it, I'll just move the cooler from here to there and it'll save me buying some more line. So at the moment, that's my downpipe. This is chopped off of it. And honestly, it doesn't look like it's going to be that fucking hard of a job at all. I think I didn't need to cut nothing. But I had to cut it with the turbo in the top mount position. But now that it's back in the bottom mount position, I don't think I needed to cut it at all. But I'm going to mount this up and see how it goes. So did someone say shitty straight pipes? I say that's a shitty straight pipe. So the only thing I'm really concerned about is this section right here. Now, looking at things, this is also not great. Nor is this, to be honest. But this, no joke, is factory. Up to here is factory. There was a cat here and some fella from Facebook just gave me this part for free so I could connect it all up. And yeah, I don't know, is that grand? Like, I'm looking at it now and I'm thinking, you know, is there a point to cut this out and weld it in another piece of this if this is super tight down here anyways? Like, I don't know, is there a point? All right, so I slept on it and then I thought about it, and I'm going to get rid of this restriction and this restriction here. Don't really know if that's actually a restriction, but I think it might sound a bit better too. Just have, I don't know, this might be a pointless exercise, but it doesn't matter. I found this in a ditch in my supply of random exhaust pipe lying around. So it's actually off of a Ford Focus. So we're going to use this to replace this. So yeah, goes there. This is just like a permanent temporary fix. If it works, I'm not going to do anything, but I should make this whole thing out of stainless. But at the same time, who cares? Like, no one's going to see this under the car. I just want to drive the car and use all my money for driving, not this stuff that I can just make for fucking free. That's that welded back on, and then that cut off. So now I'm going to just make this section up under the car. Okay, so I'm after cutting off this V-band from no idea where, but so you can see no lip, and these are nice and you can see that's a skinny one, and that's nice and fat. So when you put these up against one another, the clamps doesn't work. The new Mishimoto clamps I got. I have always clowned on Mishimoto, but this is a solid product. You got the quick release, and you got the locking nut. That's all. It's literally mint. So we're going to be cutting that one off too, and welding on the other flange, wherever it may be, to that. So then I have the nice clamps with the proper, sorry, the nice clamps with the proper flanges and the connecting thing, so it all goes on easily. So I'm gonna weld that up and yeah, minty. Next day, I'm gonna pull the exhaust off, and yesterday I just mocked everything up underneath and I tacked it all up together, and the whole exhaust is connected. I'm super happy with the V-bands. Definitely worth buying them. I always bought cheap V-bands on Amazon or eBay, and I was like, oh man, what's the difference? So then I bought the Mishimoto ones with the quick disconnect and the fucking fabrication nuts, and oh man, it's just in the little clips that clip into each other. It's meant. So I'm gonna take this off, and yeah, it's just gonna do a lot of welding and a lot of grinding. Readjusted. Used to just be in line, now it's kind of curved. And yeah, that's all that done. But yeah, this kind of sucks. We're doing a bullshit job with a bullshit welder in a bullshit location. I'm doing it outside with a flux core welder, but you know what, it's gonna work, and I'm gonna have fun. And it cost me 2 V-bands and some welding wire and a bit of fun. I enjoy fabricating up shit. When I finish my shed and I get a nice TIG welder, I'll redo the whole thing in stainless steel and be super nice, and I'll spend like fucking 2 weeks making the mintest exhaust ever. But for now, bullshit job, bullshit everything, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't care. Can't really hear much because I've been grinding so much more than I've been welding, so holy fuck! Oh my god. Got a problem. Take manifolds, because for me it's fairly simple. It's just a couple of bolts on the top, that's all that's holding it on for me. I don't have the bracket down here. It's actually quite simple though. There's just 3, I think 12 mils, and there's like a bracket going onto the subframe, but I don't have that. But I only took it off just to show that's like the orientation of the cooler. I have one line going forward, one line going back and looping around. I actually didn't loop it underneath the subframe this time, or sorry, the engine mount. I have it on the side. This doesn't touch anything. It doesn't touch the knock sensor. If you got a special delivery from Big Stein. Got me some bits from Lexi Brake, because yeah, like last minute I lost a couple of things, so we're gonna put these on. Get a fresh caliper. Oh, it's red. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna fuck that on, and I need to change the oil, fix a little bit of an oil leak, and she's good to go.
When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and in the next video you're going to find out how we get on at the track. Cheers.